Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us for this virtual concert with the Bennett Arts Council. I want to give a big thank you to our platinum sponsors, I-70 Corridor, Communities That Care, and Teens Living Clean, and Adams County, and to our gold and silver sponsors, MGV Investments, High Plains Bank, Living Springs Veterinary Care, Morgan Community College, and Terramax Consulting. We're so happy to have you join us and enjoy the music of musician John King. Thank you.
Hey, what's up, town of Bennett? This is John King. I just want to say thanks so much for having me for this virtual concert tonight. Me and my guys had a blast making this for y'all. We got together last week and from our own places here in Nashville, and the whole thing was filmed separately, social distant, and we had our great crew edit this and put it together and make a performance for y'all. So I think it turned out really fun. We're going to talk about the songs, kind of the story behind them, and play some music. So if you're country music fans, I think you'll enjoy it. And these have been a really fun way to keep us together and connected with our fans during this time of pandemic. And not the same thing as live in-person music, but it's been a good substitute till we can get back in touch in real person shows later this year. So this is for y'all. Hope you enjoy it. Have a great time. Here we go. So the first song I want to start it off with is the song that kind of started my whole career here in Nashville. It was the first song I ever wrote when I moved up to town from a tiny mountain town in northeast Georgia. And I hit the big city and I was a little bit, in shock and didn't really know anybody here. I was couch crashing. I walked into the first co-write, which is basically when I say co-write, I mean several writers getting in a room, coming up with an idea and writing a song. That's really kind of how things are done in Nashville, and this was my first time experiencing that. I'd only written by myself, so it was very eye-opening to get in there with these guys who were so talented and had written these hit songs. And I walk in and, we're all kind of introducing ourselves and talking, and one of the co-writers looks at me and he says, where are you from? I said, I'm from Georgia. He said, man. He said, everybody's from Georgia. There's so many people up here from Georgia and Nashville. He said, there must be something in the water down there. And it just immediately caught me, that phrase. And I was like, man, that sounds like a good song. We should write that. And we did. And it's kind of been the song I've opened shows with and started off performance with for years now, because I just feel like it's kind of an introduction to me as an artist, to my career as a songwriter and an artist. So I want to play you guys this one. It's called Something in the Water. 1, 2, 3, 4. Record man said, son, let me hear what you got. Word on the street is that you're pretty high. Well, you Georgia boys been making noise, I swear. Must be something in the water down there. I picked up my guitar and I started to strum this little number where I come from. Way down a dirt road in a July air. You can bet there's something in the water down there. And she's 5 foot something, legs long and tan, sitting on that riverbank with her toes in the sand. Them southern girls, I tell you, nothing compares. Yeah, there's something in the water down there. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Here's a rack about 30 feet high. You jump on the top, feel like you can't fly. Well, that river's cold, man, but you won't care, 'cause there's something in the water down there. And she's 5 foot something, legs long and tan, sitting on that riverbank with her toes in the sand. Them southern girls, I tell you, nothing compares. Yeah, there's something in the water down there. Well, if you wanna slow down, if you wanna go down,
If you wanna jump in, let me get an amen. Woo. Oh, amen. Well, she's 5 foot something, legs are long and tan, sitting on that riverbank with her toes in the sand. You Georgia girls, I tell you, nothing compares. Yeah, there's something in the water down there. Say, must be something in the water down there. Yeah, yeah, woo. Woo. Oh, yeah. Sweat drip down my face, it's a hot one. Yeah. Red dirt, bone dry under the hot sun. Huh. But if you touch my hand while the mercury's rising, then I swear what's down there don't compare to how my temperature's climbing, climbing, climbing every time when the weatherman said we're bound to set a record or two. Whoa, whoa, he don't know that it's summertime heat wave. I ain't got nothing on you. Girl, I love the way you burn me like you do. Heat wave, yeah. Heat wave. Well, I'm a fool thinking I'll cool out in the water, but I won't. 'Cause you jump in for a swim, girl, it just gets hotter. Yeah, river drops on your skin. Safe to say the way you're looking, you're putting a lot to shame. Yeah, the weatherman said we're bound to set a record or two. Whoa, whoa, you don't know that it's summertime heat wave. I ain't got nothing on you. Girl, I love the way you burn me like you do. Heat wave, yeah. Heat wave. Well, it's crazy how you stay so high, but you play it so cool. Girl, you play it so cool. Yeah, the weatherman said we're bound to set a record too. Whoa, whoa, you don't know that it's summertime heat wave. I ain't got nothing on you. Girl, I love the way you burn me like you do. Heat wave, love the way you burn me like you do. Heat wave, love the way you burn me like you do. Heat wave, burn me like you do. Hey. Heat wave. Well, y'all, when I moved up to Nashville, obviously started writing songs a lot. I was on the road, I was touring, and I started getting hooked up with some really great writers, started learning a lot about kind of the art of writing a song and what goes into it. And I've always been a fan of writing songs just as much as performing them and getting up on stage and singing. And to me, being an artist kind of goes hand in hand with those two things, writing and performing. So I was writing 200-300 songs a year, still am. And it's so funny. It's kind of like it's a creative thing that gets in you, and you just have to do it. You know, you have something you want to say, and it's very therapeutic to get it out, you know, in a creative way like writing. And the funny thing, though, obviously when you're writing 300 songs a year, you can't always put out every song you write. So every once in a while you write a song that might be for another artist. And that's been something that's really blessed me along the way, being able to write songs for other artists and have them believe in a project and a song enough to put it out and record it. So I was writing a song one day with two guys I love writing with, Justin Wilson and Matt Rogers. And we were just honestly sitting around 3 acoustic guitars. We didn't really have an idea. We just started jamming, really. And we started playing this cool, like, little just funky, like, had this, like, almost throwback Eagles kind of vibe to it. And we didn't have a title, didn't have a real idea or concept to go with it. But we honestly wrote this song in like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and it just kind of fell out. And when we got done writing it, we all kind of looked at each other and were like, what are we going to call this thing? And Matt said, let's just call it We Went. That's like the last line of the chorus. So we ended up doing a little demo of it. And honestly, I didn't even think it was that great of a song. I thought it was kind of weird. Didn't really have a direction. It was a little like ADD scattered to me. But still, it was like, all right, yeah, let's pitch it to some people. You know, for me as an artist, I was like, I don't think it really fits the vibe I'm looking for. But we ended up pitching it, and our publisher sent it to Randy Houser, who I'd been a fan of forever. And Randy, just a great singer, just one of the best voices in country music. So we sent it to Randy and his team. He ended up liking it enough to where he wanted to record it. And then we got a call a few weeks later that he wanted to put it out as his first single on a record. So it went on to be my first number one as a songwriter, and really kind of paved the way for me, not only as a songwriter but as an artist, and just kind of gave me some credibility and gave me confidence, you know, to know that I was kind of doing the right thing, that I was on the right path. And the funny thing about the whole song, it was a full circle moment. I'd been playing bars downtown, you know, up and down Broadway, just struggling to make, you know, tip bucket money every night to just pay for gas to go back and forth to Nashville from Georgia. I was just couch crashing. I didn't have an apartment or anything like that. And one night I was playing my regular gig, and it was a 3-hour show downtown at Puckett's, which is right next to Tootsie's. If you guys have ever been to Broadway, if you've ever been to Nashville, right across from you know, the original Grand Ole Opry, the Ryman. And I was playing one night, and there was a guy sitting in the back, and he was like really paying attention, really into the show. And I was playing an original song called I'll Go Home that I'd written when I was still living in Georgia and put it out in my first EP. This guy gets up, and he walks up to the tip bucket, and he drops a $100 bill in the tip bucket. Well, as he got closer, I realized it was Randy Houser. And I was in the middle of a song, so I couldn't stop and thank him, you know, and be like, man, I'm a huge fan. So he drops a $100 bill in the tip bucket, he walks out. Fast forward 2 years later, we write the song, we send it to Randy, he puts it on radio, and then about a year after that, we're back at Tootsie's, which is right across from that club I used to play all those cover sets at, and for tip bucket money. And we're having our number one party for this song. So it really was a full circle moment, and I was telling Randy the whole story backstage, and really kind of got emotional. You know, my family had driven up there from Habersham County. Half the county was there, which is so awesome to have that support of your hometown. And it was just a moment that was really full circle that I'll never forget. So this one's called We Went, and I'll always be grateful to Randy for making this a number one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Black Pontiac with a pocket of cash, foot on the gas, ready and throwing up a little dust like a pickup truck. Doesn't the mud, but ain't nobody slowing us down right now. She said I need a little something with some get up and go, and nobody knows how to get me going quite like you do. You doing the things that you do, wanna give this sleepy podunk town something to talk about. So we went tail lights fading from some blue lights, chasing cut 'em back through the corner County Road 44. Open fence, jumping the ditch, felt so good, didn't wanna dance. So we went looking for daps to kill some time, let the heat cool off, doing some dancing, didn't take long.
couple of songs. You know it's last call when the law comes walking in. We went tail lights fading from some blue lights, chasing cut on path through the corner county road 44, tore up a fence, jumping the ditch, felt so good, didn't want to end, so we went rocking through the radio, fogging up the windows, headlights off in a spot nobody else knows. Yeah, that's right. We went tail lights fading from some blue lights, chasing cut on path through the corner county road 44, tore up a fence, jumping the ditch, felt so good, didn't want to dance, we went. Yeah, black Pontiac with a pocket of cash, foot on the gas, ready and throwing up a little dust like a pickup truck, does in the mud, but ain't nobody slowing us down right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got that fake smile all up on your face, girl. Don't think I don't see through it, huh? Coming out tonight, hiding all that heartbreak, baby. Nah, I just don't know how you do it. And maybe I'm in the same boat, floating around the ocean. I'm just hoping you could come throw me a line. Hey, I just catch a smile. Can I buy you a drink? Baby, put down your phone. There ain't nothing new on Instagram, so leave it alone. Don't be lonely with me. Take a shot in the dark. Baby, let's just let tomorrow be hard. Tonight, let's make it easy. Well, that look in your eyes is a dead giveaway. Man, I can tell it got you hurting. And I know what I'm about to say is such a cliche, baby, but that dude ain't even worth it. No. Did you ever think you and me, we were put at this same bar at this same time? Feels more than meant to be, since misery loves company. Can I buy you a drink? Baby, put down your phone. There ain't nothing new on Instagram, so leave it alone. Don't be lonely with me. Take a shot in the dark. Baby, let's just let tomorrow be hard. Tonight, let's make it easy. Oh, let's make it easy. Can I buy you a drink? Baby, put down your phone. There ain't nothing new on Instagram, so leave it alone. Don't be lonely with me. Take a shot in the dark. Baby, let's just let tomorrow be hard. Tonight, let's make it easy. Oh, let's make it easy. That's right.
Y'all, I really appreciate you having me. Let me do this virtual concert for y'all. Again, I wish I was there to play for you guys live in person. I can't wait to get back out and do real concerts again, and not have to worry, and for everybody to be healthy again. Until then, this is what we got, and just really thankful we can make this work. I want to play y'all one of my favorite songs I've written so far to date, and honestly, it's because I wrote it for one of my favorite bands of all time. And I never would have thought in a million years when I was a kid, growing up loving Hootie and the Blowfish. My mom, dad were huge Hootie and the Blowfish fans. I don't even know if y'all know who that is, but hopefully you do, or your mom or your dad probably does. But I was writing one day, and my publisher calls me here in town at Sony, and they said, "How would you like to go write a song with Hootie and the Blowfish today?" And I was like, "Yes, I would love that." they hadn't even put out a song in 15 years, since forever. And so I went in and wrote this song with the band guys, and they were so great, and it was cool to see people you look up to like that, as legends, as role models, be so down to earth and so humble. And I went in and wrote this song. I had this idea called Rollin', and they liked it, and they ended up putting it on their new record that just came out last summer. So I'm gonna play on my version of Rollin'. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Some days you're up on top of the world, some days stuck in hole. Some days the only thing left to do is watch you go up in smoke. You say, whoa now, let it all go. Hey, yeah, just let it all go, 'cause that sun's gonna shine, leaving these clouds way behind. Some things just look better in a rear view. Yeah, they do. Feeling these wheels spinning round, burning this road up town to town. Play that pen you're holding, just keep rolling like a tide coming in on the coast of Carolina. Rolling. Now it don't gotta know where it's going, just to keep on rolling. That's right. I don't know about you, but I can show you there's a lot more salt in my breeze. A lot less work, a lot more play, a lot more sway in my tree. Windows roll down, but that sun's gonna shine, leaving these clouds way behind. Some things just look better in a rear view. Yeah, they do. Feeling these wheels spinning round, burning this road up town to town. Play that pen you're holding, just keep rolling like a tide coming in on the coast of Carolina. Rolling. Now it don't gotta know where it's going, just to keep on rolling. Oh yeah. Hey, 'cause that sun's gonna shine, leaving these clouds way behind. Some things just look better in a rear view. Yeah, they do. Feeling these wheels spinning round, burning that road up town to town. Play that pen you're holding, just keep rolling. Keep on rolling, we got to keep on rolling. Yeah.
So this next song, y'all, is a song that if I had to pick a song and say, as an artist, there's one song that kind of made and defined my career as an artist, it'd be this one. And I honestly just think because the way fans reacted to it when I released it. I knew when we wrote this it was a special song, but I had no idea that it would have the impact that it did. And I walked into a co-write one day with my buddies Jamie Paul and Paul DiGiovanni, and we were just having a conversation about, the growing pains you go through with a spouse, with a girlfriend, a boyfriend, your companion in life. And you obviously, when you're like me, I've been dating my high school sweetheart since I was 15. We're happily married now. We have, a baby girl. You go through a lot of changes in that span of time. And we wanted to write this song about, those little arguments you get in along the way that we all go through. And looking back, I'm so glad that something like that didn't derail our marriage, our relationship, and that we were able to stick through those hard times. So this song's called Try Saying Goodbye, and it's just like, it's about not having to say goodbye to those people that you love for something as foolish as pride. So it's a cool song because I think it rings true in a lot of different situations for people. I've had fans reach out and say, I just lost a loved one, and obviously it applies in that situation, when it's hard to say goodbye. And it also applies, I had someone reach out who was a soldier stationed in Afghanistan that said they hadn't seen their family in a year and a half. and that this song was so important to them and really kind of helped them cope with what they were going through. So as a songwriter, as an artist, that's exactly what I write songs for, to help people, and something like that absolutely makes it just makes the song for me. So anyways, this one's called Try Saying Goodbye. Thank you guys so much for all the love on this one so far. 15 million streams and climbing, and it just continues to blow my mind. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So you said this and she said that, and before you know it, blows up fast. It's a teardrop falls in a slamming door, and you don't even know what you're fighting for. Hey, nobody said love was easy, and I know it can be kinda hard to swallow your pride. You thought sorry was the hardest word you were ever gonna have to say to her in your whole life. Try saying goodbye. Try saying goodbye. You fall like crazy just to get this far. Yeah, you got the girl and she stole your heart. Now you're on a stool shooting 90 proof. Yeah. But you ain't done nothing that you can't undo. It ain't too late. Hey, nobody said love was easy, and I know it can be kinda hard to swallow your pride. You thought sorry was the hardest word you were ever gonna have to say to her in your whole life. Try saying goodbye. Try saying goodbye. Try saying goodbye. Yeah, oh yeah. You think you're tough, try standing in the dust while the woman you love puts you in the rear view and drives away. Hey, nobody said love was easy, and I know it can be kinda hard to swallow your pride. You thought sorry was the hardest word you were ever gonna have to say to her in your whole life. Try saying goodbye. Try saying goodbye. Oh yeah.
All right, so I want to play a fun one, y'all. This is one we always do in our live show. Has always been one of my favorite songs to play, and I remember hearing this when I was a kid and thinking, man, like that's the sound right there. I remember driving in my dad's old '85 black Silverado pickup truck and hearing this come on the FM station and thinking, dang, what a song. And it's called Fish in the Dark. I'm sure y'all know it. So, yeah, let's have a little fun. And if you know it, sing along with us. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lazy yellow moon coming up tonight, shining through the trees. Crickets are singing and lightning bugs are floating on the breeze. Baby, get ready. Across the field where the creek cuts back by the old storm road, I'm gonna take you to a special place that nobody knows. Baby, get ready. Y'all ready? Fishing in the dark, lying on the back sand, count stars where the cool grass grows.
to be with you. It does. Spring is almost over and the summer's coming. Days are getting long. Waiting on when I found a time to be right, just to take you along. Baby, get ready. Yeah. It don't matter if we slip forever and the fish don't bite. We'll jump in the river and cool ourselves from the heat of the night. Baby, get ready. Yeah. Vision in the dark, light on the bad sand gown stars where the cool grass grows. Yeah. Down by the river in the full moonlight, be falling in love in the middle of the night, moving slow. Yeah. Spend the whole night through, feel so good to be with you. Vision in the dark, lying on the back sand gown stars where the cool grass grows. Yeah. Down by the river in the full moonlight, be falling in love in the middle of the night, moving slow. Yeah. Spend the whole night through, feel so good to be with you. Yeah, it does. Woo!
So I want to play y'all a crazy one here, and when I tell you the title of the song, don't get scared, don't leave the stream. This one is called Hooker Shoes. It's not about hookers, don't worry. Well, it could be about hookers. No, it's not about hookers. It's about high heel shoes. And the reason I wrote it is my wife has like 20 pairs in the closet. That's an exaggeration. Probably like 5 to 10 pairs of shoes. That's her obsession. So I thought, what the heck? Like, girls love their shoes. They look good in them. I don't know how you guys walk in them, so you deserve a song about it. Ladies, if you got a pair of shoes you love, this is your jam. It's called Hooker Shoes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Neiman Marcus, Gucci, Johnny Versace, looks good on my baby. She's all class, a perfect little angel. At least that's what you think till you get down to her ankles. My baby loves Hooker shoes. My baby loves Hooker shoes. I can't help but I do too. My baby loves Hooker shoes. Hey. Woo. Bumble and bumble. Yeah, stay louder. Not a Hooker shoe brand. Giorgio Armani. Lordy, Lordy, yeah, when a weight ain't jack her up, her legs go straight to heaven. She goes from 5'5" to 5'11". My baby loves Hooker shoes. My baby loves Hooker shoes. I can't help it, I do too. My baby loves Hooker shoes. Come on, hey. Toes get exposed. Every redneck, blue collar country boy knows. Look down there, you ain't got a prayer. That's why she's got 100 pairs. My baby loves Hooker shoes. Said my baby loves Hooker shoes. Sing it with me now if yours does too. My baby loves Hooker shoes. 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 I can't help but I do too. Yeah, I said my baby loves Hooker shoes. My baby loves hooker shoes, y'all.
So there's some of those songs that just stick with you, that you love and can't get out of your head. And this is one I remember hearing for the first time when I was a kid, and just being in love with just the melody, the beat, the energy of this song. And it's been one we've covered pretty much every show I've ever played, just because the crowd always reacts to it. And one of the coolest moments when I moved to town, I got to write with this guy, the artist, a guy named David Lee Murphy, who recorded and put this song out. And he was just the coolest dude, very laid back, and a heck of a songwriter. And we actually were playing a show together down in Florida, and he brought me up on stage, and we got to sing this together. So it was a really cool moment, and I always love playing this when it brings back great memories. It's called Dust in the Bottle.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, come on. Creole Williams lived down a dirt road and made homemade wine like nobody I know. Stopped in one Friday night and said, "Can you help me, Creole? I got a little girl waiting on me and I wanna treat her right." He said, "I got what you need, son, just step down to the cellar." He reached through the cowbell as he turned on the light. Said, "Might be a little dust on the bottle, but don't let it fool you about what's inside." Might be a little dust on the bottle, but it's one of those things that gets sweeter with time. Yeah. She was sitting on a porch swing when I pulled up the driveway. Oh, the heart was racing on me when she climbed inside. Slid over real close, baby, then we drove down to the lake road and watched the sun sink in that big red sky. That's right. I reached under the front seat and said, "Now here's something special, and it's just been waiting for a night like tonight." Yeah, might be a little dust on the bottle, but don't let it fool you about what's inside. Yeah, there might be a little dust on the bottle, but it's one of those things that gets sweeter with time. Come on. Days go by. 1, 2, 3, 4. Might be a little dust on the bottle, don't let it fool you about what's inside. Might be a little dust on the bottle, but it's one of those things that gets sweeter in time. Yeah.
Well, y'all, I want to play this song because it's a song that really started my whole artist career. First song I ever released to country radio, and it's a song that I love to close all our shows with because it just has a very energetic, fun, excited message. And it's just tonight is going to be the best night of our lives. And I was so just pulled in from the second I heard this song because as a listener, it's just what you want to hear. You got a concert, you're with all your friends. It's a Friday night, it's a Saturday night, and it's like, yes, tonight is going to be the best night of our lives. And this is actually the only song I've ever released that I didn't write. I wasn't a part of. And I just so believed in this song and the message and the fun behind it that I wanted to put it out. So this one's called Tonight, the song that started it all for me. And thank you guys so much again for having me, having a blast. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, everybody knows tonight is gonna be the best night of our lives. Yeah, so take it in for a minute, yeah. Sitting on a sidewalk, reading the faces. Everybody's going to different places all week long. I'm working for a paycheck that barely makes it, living for a dream I got to chase it. The beat goes on. Everybody knows tonight is gonna be the best night of our lives. Yeah. Everybody knows tonight is gonna be the best night of our lives. Yeah, so take it in for a minute, yeah. That's right. Take it in. Come Monday morning, I'm in a hurry. I got a job and they think they own me to sing old songs. Right. Well, thank God it's Friday. I get out early. I got my friends and I got my money to be goes on. Hey, 'cause everybody knows tonight is gonna be the best night of our lives. Yeah. So everybody knows tonight is gonna be the best night of our lives. Yeah, take it in for a minute, go. Take it in. Sunday morning, the sun is rising. Look at the colors, they're mesmerizing. The beat goes on. So take it in for a minute, yeah. Everybody knows tonight is gonna be the best night of our lives. Yeah. So everybody knows tonight is gonna be the best night of our lives. Yeah, so take it in for a minute, yeah. Take it in for a minute, yeah. Take it in for a minute, yeah.
Y'all, thanks so much for having me for this virtual concert. Had an absolute blast. Can't wait to hopefully see you guys in person next year. In the meantime, stay safe and healthy. God bless.